Hey guys, welcome to week number 8. So here we are, we're at your third and final project. This is in a lot of ways the biggest one of the quarter. It's the biggest probably in terms of the deliverables. You're creating a document and some slides to go with it. It's the biggest in terms of collaboration. You guys are working together in collaborative teams to make a proposal and slides. It's the biggest in terms of time. We'll be spending more time on it than some of the other projects. And it's the, in terms of your projects, it also has the biggest grade weight. So there you go, biggest project. So let me show you a little visualization here. I've broken down the project. And here, you can see on this piece of paper, I've taken all of you can see it if you start there at the top, taken all of you, divided you guys into groups. We got 6 groups. Each group has about 4 students. I think 1 or 2 groups have 5 students. Each group then is building, as you can see, if I move it closer there, a document and some slides. The document is your actual proposal document, and then the slides are based on your document that you'll be making on PowerPoint. So that's the process that we're using. What are proposals? Well, you'll learn that proposals are like recommendation reports. They have a persuasive element to them. And all they are doing is simply proposing to provide a good or service to somebody, or proposing to do some research. Those are the 3 things: goods, research, and service. And in fact, some people will put research and service together, since research could be a type of service. So that's what it is, and it's persuasive in the sense that you're trying to persuade somebody that you and possibly your team are the best people to do the work. So your proposal is trying to make that case. Proposals you can break down into these types. In general, you have both internal and external proposals. Internal ones are written inside of a company or organization. Usually they're less formal. Sometimes you could even send one through an email in the form of a memo or something along those lines. Most of what people think about when they think of proposals are external proposals. You can see there are 2 types. There are solicited and unsolicited. Unsolicited proposals are proposals that, on your own, even if somebody hasn't advertised a need or listed a need, you send a proposal to somebody proposing to do something for them. Solicited proposals are if a client or company or organization puts out information that, hey, they want somebody to do something for them. Of solicited proposals, there are usually 2 main types. Let me zoom in here. There are IFBs and RFPs. IFBs are information for bids. They're if somebody's asking for a sort of generalized service or product. So for example, a school system needs a bunch of new computers, and a number of different companies can probably fulfill that request. An RFP is more specific and targeted. An RFP is if somebody asks for something customized that's not standard. So you would need a very specific contractor or vendor to provide that good, service, or research. So you guys in your groups, you'll be picking one of these types to be writing about. Now in general, you could say proposals, you could break them up into these parts. We've got 6 main parts. You'll find these on the project prompt. Summary, introduction, proposed program, qualifications and experience, budget, and then possible appendices. The summary of a proposal is sort of like the executive summary of a recommendation report, where in sort of 1 or 2 pages, somebody could get the gist of your entire proposal. The introduction typically is where you'll speak about the audience's need and how you can meet that need. And you might say some stuff about yourself, who you are, etc. The proposed program is the heart of the proposal. It's where you tell people, here's what we're going to do for you. And a lot of times you'll put a schedule there. Qualifications and experience establishes that, hey, we're the best people for the job based on these qualifications and experience we have. Next, budget. It's pretty self-explanatory. Budget's where you lay out your costs, both direct and indirect costs. And the next are possible appendices. And there's some options listed there. Now, depending on the proposal type that your group picks, you'll be putting all of those parts in there. However, if you're responding to an RFP or an IFB, chances are you might be doing something more customized in your proposal. And usually people will have very specific guidelines for what they want to see in your proposal. So anyway, that's a bit of an overview. So this week, you'll be reading about proposals from the book, reading about doing collaborative work, and then you'll begin working with your collaborative team. Your team will come up with a group contract. The group contract will help you and help me lay out your expectations for how the project's going to go, lay out how you're going to do things, and how you're going to handle conflict. So that's one of your main projects this week, is to create that group contract. Each team has a collaborative workspace on Canvas. Inside that collaborative workspace, there are many options like storing files, setting up a collaborative Google Doc or Etherpad, as well as some other options. So be sure to take a look with your team this week. Finally, you have a quiz, as always, and you also have technical exercise number 4. So again, please email me if you have any questions, and I'll be happy to help you out. And I'll talk to you all later. Bye.